Afe Babalola gives condition for truce with Farotimi. Can you imagine? So he's giving condition now for how the condition that must be met before Farotimi, he will have a reconciliation with Farotimi. Can you imagine? So the question is, they don't know that Farotimi is using himself as guinea pig or case study for this matter, because Farotimi I will be surprised if he does not have facts to buttress what he has written and what he's claiming, because he has been speaking gallantly over the corruption in Nigeria. So let's see, because I know that already the entire judicial system of Nigeria is identifying with Babalola against Farotimi, and this is almost like Farotimi against the state actors of the country. And it's going to be a very difficult one for him. But let's see the condition that Babalola is giving before having a truce or striking a deal with Farotimi. So for truce in the ongoing criminal defamation matter, Are Afe Babalola's son might have given conditions to delay Farotimi. It was learnt yesterday. So the police are prosecuting Farotimi, a Lagos lawyer in Ado-Ekiti, following a petition by Chief Babalola, who alleged criminal defamation of his character in the book Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System, written and published by Farotimi. Farotimi is before a magistrate court and the Federal High Court, both in Ado-Ekiti, for criminal defamation and cybercrime, respectively. So he has been remanded in Ado-Ekiti Correctional Center since last week. So presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, accompanied by the Southwest coordinator of his party in that election, Mr. Shola Ebiseni, visited Chief Babalola in Ado-Ekiti on Monday over Farotimi's ordeal. The duo also visited Farotimi, where he is kept in Ado-Ekiti prison. So sources said yesterday that during the 2-hour meeting with Obi and Chief Babalola, the legal giant reportedly gave the conditions. So the conditions are for Farotimi to retract his not guilty plea and thereafter publish the rebuttal in major newspapers. It was gathered that before Obi's visit, former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese Matthew Hassan Kuka had reached out to Chief Babalola on the issue. So Farotimi was one of the spokesmen of the Obidati Presidential Campaign Organization in 2023. Farotimi was arrested in Lagos last week and taken before Magistrate Abayomi Adeosun in Ado-Ekiti for criminal defamation. He was remanded till December 10th. That was then, and now has been moved to December 20. But on Monday, he was arraigned before the Federal High Court on cybercrime, subsequently granted bail for 50 million naira. So yesterday, when he returned to the magistrate's court, the remand order was extended to December 20th. So meaning that there are two cases, one in State High Court and the other one in Magistrate Court. Oh boy, they just want to use state power to silence the guy. So Babalola was said to have told Obi to ask Farotimi to plead guilty to the criminal defamatory charge, failing which he must prove his allegation against him. So Babafe told Obi that he, Babalola, has nothing to gain by Farotimi's incarceration. If he says the allegations are false and offers apology in some newspapers, then the case can be withdrawn, a source said. Can you imagine? So the source added that Farotimi, who reportedly told Obi that he did not invite anybody to plead on his behalf, demanded that the case against him be withdrawn first as precondition for his apology. So another source confirmed that the Monday's visit of Obi and Nebiseni to Babalola was not at Farotimi's behest, but an Obi's initiative. So the source said Obi took the step to identify with a member of his presidential campaign team who is in trouble. Okay. So the source, who also confirmed the interest already shown by Obasanjo and Kuka in the matter, said he believed it will be resolved, it will be resolved very soon. Now, wow, so Farotimi will remain in prison custody till December 20, when Magistrate Adeosu will rule on his bail application. So Babalola had petitioned the police over aspects of the 104-page book he considered as defaming to him. Farotimi, however, pleaded not guilty to the 16-count charge preferred against him by the police. So at the resumed hearing yesterday, police prosecuting counsel Samson Oshodu opposed the appearance of a senior advocate of Nigeria's son, Adeyinka Olumide Fusika, for the defendant. So Oshodu told the court that the son, Olumide Fusika, under the law, cannot appear before a magistrate court. Can you imagine? Because the court is too low for him, Abi. So he cited a July 16, 2024 judgment of a court of appeal in Ibadan, Oyo State, to buttress his position. But in his submission, Olumide Fasuka explained that the Ekiti State Magistrate Court law allows lawyers, irrespective of status and title, to appear in magistrate court, especially in criminal matters. So the senior advocate urged the court to reject the argument by the prosecuting lawyer, noting that the verdict recited might not have put into consideration all magistrate court laws across the country. So the magistrate said he would step down his ruling in order to read the judgment cited by the prosecutor. So he, however, asked Olumide Fasuka to step down and allow the most senior lawyer in the defendant team to continue the case. It's a case of title. So a member of the defense team, Taiwo Adedeji, continued the case on behalf of Farotimi. The court then adjourned the case till December 20. So the courtroom and the premises were filled to capacity with crowds, many of them taking sides, of course. There was even a clash outside the court by supporters of lawyer and standing trial and those lawyers standing trial and those against him. Can you imagine? So the thing now is Obi has stepped into the matter. Other key persons are interested in the matter, but then Babalola is saying he should, plead guilty, then retract the book, retract the matter, and then put on pages of newspapers, tending apology. Oh boy. But this guy, Farotimi, is saying that the first of all, he didn't invite Obi or anybody to come and speak on his behalf. And if they are looking for apology, they should then release him first before apology will come. Those were his statements. Now, in the comment section, I know that a lot of people who are supporting APC are saying, when your stupidity had no boundary, these are the things you see. Please let Farotimi prove himself in court. If not, let him face the consequences of his action. Okay? I would say he can only prove it when he is free. He is not even sending anybody, of course. Same way MKO was pushed to defend his mandate and suffered the consequences alone. He is not afraid of proving himself. The evidence is with him, according to him. Okay, no wahala now. Not sending anybody will eventually send him to prison. No wahala. Born betrayer, futureless fool, you won't asserting themselves. So you want everyone to be a coward like you, not be smarting. Farotimi must have something. Farotimi must have something. There is something they are trying to do to incarcerate the truth about the system of Nigeria. But let's see how it goes. I know that when the time comes, Farotimi will prove himself.